Good morning, my Cancerian friends, if that's the correct term. This is a general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising for Cancer. New viewers, new subscribers, cross-watchers, you're all very, very welcome. Passers-by, the curious of you, okay? My name is Clive, you're watching Emrys Tarot, and my regulars will know what I'm about to say, but for the sake of new viewers, cross-watchers, etc., I am a no-nonsense tarot reader, okay? I won't flower my readings. I won't tell you what I think you want to hear. I will tell you what I see in the cards. Okay, I am empathic, so I can pick up energies. But most of all, that's a very good reason for taking the bits that resonate naturally and leaving the rest. Do not try to make it fit. This will only lead you to some wrong conclusions. Okay? So, without further ado, what's going on for the sign of Cancer? That said, I do appreciate everybody's support. I know I turn the comments off, okay, but I do really appreciate everybody's support. It's unbelievable. I never expected the channel to grow. It's been growing steadily on an upward spiral for a long, long time now, and I never expected this response. So here we go. You are all very, very much appreciated. So what's going on for the sign of Cancer? You have Ten of Swords. Don't despair. You're through the worst of it. There's only one way now. Up. Forwards. You have come a long way. Okay, there was an abrupt, very, very painful ending, perhaps for some of you just recently. The last decade or so where you've been thinking, well, I'm hitting my head up against a brick wall, a metaphorical brick wall. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. Progress is beginning, okay? This is the end. Tends to mirror a bit like the World card, the Death card, you know, the Transitional card. You've come to terms with the past, despite a very, very painful ending. For some of you, something has completely finished. You're now seeking the truth about yourself. You are about to make a decision. Okay. Now, the past is catching you up with you again in a good way. So for some of you, you could be dealing with an ex coming back, okay, or a work situation. But what I'm getting here is the opportunity to actually physically talk to somebody where you can settle your differences so you can heal, go forward with a clean conscience, not try to suppress any pain, okay, which is a natural reaction for humans, you know, and I've done this myself, only to find that if you get into another relationship, it reawakens. So there's a perfect opportunity. Yes, this is very painful. Still, it's very sore. There's a lot of the blame game going on. But the truth of the matter is, the truth lies in the middle. Okay, we are all responsible for our own decisions within any given relationship. We can't blame others for decisions we made, for images that we put in our own heads. You know, if we put an image in our head on how a situation should go, and then that person that we're dealing with can't live up to the image we've created, that's not their fault. And of course it's vice versa. They can't blame you for decisions they make. But what I'm getting here is there is the blame game, but you are coming to terms with the past. All right. There is a third party situation. It's ending. Possibly you have been dating somebody, or probably you're married, but there's an irrevocable change here. It's an ending. This is unavoidable, by the way. It can only be kind of endured, but it's a positive. As painful as it is actually quite positive, because you will remember, you will never repeat the experience again. It's changed you for the rest of your life. There's much more joyous energy coming in. Okay. Now, for those of you who want to pursue new paths, you're giving up your old lifestyle, there's been some complacency here. You could even be dealing with, I'm getting for one of you, there is an illness here that requires an operation. But what I am getting is recovery. Okay, so it's good news. All right, but there is irrevocable change. In that case, it will mean leading a completely new lifestyle, perhaps with a different diet or the way you get about. But there is a lot of positive news coming in. There's recovery here. There's a lot of healing. Now, for one or two of you, there is a decision here. Even for the singles of you, you're perhaps dealing with two situations and there's a decision to be made. But it requires letting go of somebody that you're kind of fond of or don't want to let go of. So it's kind of a bit of an emotional sacrifice. It's changing a lot of elements in your lifestyle. But I'm kind of getting for one or two of you, there is the return of an ex. Somebody here wants to resurrect a relationship, which puts you at a crossroads. News coming in, rather loving communication. It means there's somebody new here as well for you. It means getting to know somebody, because pages are always news coming in, but it's a fresh start. Even if this is a return of an ex, you don't know this person. You'll have to get to know them all over again, because things have changed. The world's changed. COVID's proved that. People's attitudes have changed. The way we shop, the way we think. It's a question of stepping outside your comfort zone. Somebody here is not in a position. They're trying to plan and work a way forward to go with you. They do want to be with you. Okay. They're trying to work a way forward, but it does require planning. There's a lot of caution at the moment. They're not sure about your intentions. I'm kind of getting this will be more of a curiosity message, or one or two messages. Hey, how are you doing? Haven't heard from you. I hope you're doing well, etc., etc. But I'm getting here somebody wants to strengthen the connection between you two, but they're very steady on their approach. How you react is possibly there'll be a lot of ambivalence here. There's a lot of trust issues. You feel somebody's coming back on the rebound. There is a relationship here that you thought was done and dusted. They want to try again. You see where this is going? It's up to you. Yeah, relationships. Now you've got focus. But I'm getting here for one or two of you, like I say, an operation's needed, a spinal operation or back trouble. It's just for one of you, not all of you. Like I say, it's a general reading, take it how it resonates. But there's somebody who needs an operation. I'm picking up recovery. There is, in relationships, whether you're single or married, or whether they're married, whatever the situation, they took you for granted. They regret that. Justice card. Karma's a wonderful thing. It always is fair. It's always balanced. You put out some good karma in the past, although you probably weren't treated very well. Good karma's coming in from somebody new. So justice, true justice, not man's justice, true justice. Man's justice with legal decisions and everything is all biased, it's opinions, because it's emotional. We humans, it's almost impossible to make a true, indifferent decision. But with the universe, it's possible, because that's how it works. All right. If you are waiting for a decision on divorce, or somebody you're dealing with is waiting, I'm kind of getting eventually this is going to go in your favour. Once this has been sorted, they're going to come forward. The outcome will depend on you. The way forward will depend on you. One or two of you are getting perhaps in a custody battle for a child. Okay, the decision will go in your favour. You will have to make compromises, though. You know, when dealing with the law is totally emotionless, in the sense that it won't take sides. It will just see what it sees on facts. But that decision will still be based on somebody's opinion. Okay. With the universe, like I say, true justice is you make a decision, there's consequences. That's it. The universe has no feelings, thoughts. It's indifferent. It doesn't take sides. Karma's not a punishment. For those of you who think karma's a punishment, it's not. You simply make a decision, there's a consequence, both good and bad. This is why I feel good things happen to bad people, bad things happen to good people. We simply make a decision and it manifests not how we thought. There is a lot of stress over this. This 9 going into 10, there is a final realisation. A final coming to terms with the past, okay, and where you are still dealing with the remnants of the past, either in legal decisions or with an ex. I'm getting the way forward is better, and it can be one you can manifest it for yourself. You've got all the tools you need. You've got the business acumen, you've got the intelligence, you've got the means with patience. Even if some of you are worried about money, there's the means with patience to make more money. But I'm kind of getting the green light. But somebody here is talking to you, communication coming in. Like I say, there's trust issues. They're coming perhaps off the rebound. They've left you to go off to somewhere else. It's not worked out. They're coming back. Whether you let them back again is up to you. Some of this communication might be a bit manipulative. Okay, so be prepared. It could be a bit wishy-washy. It could be full of promises, and you intuitively know that those promises will never be fulfilled, but the decision is in your court. I'm getting a lot of you will travel, okay, once you get this new sense of freedom, breaking away from this 10 of Swords. Once you've made your decision, there is somebody coming back into your life. They've been in and out of your life. They're worried on how you react though. It's a very restrictive relationship at the moment. I'm kind of getting what you're doing is living the moment. You're not thinking long term. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.